Bourton-on-the-Water. Venice? More like Venice for cheap. Bourton-on-the-Water. Or, as the locals call it, please don't feed the ducks your sausage roll. Nestled in the heart of the Cotswolds, this village has everything. Stone cottages, miniature cars, and pensioners in walking boots. Often compared to Venice, but with 100% less gondolas and 300% more well-behaved dogs in raincoats, Bourton-on-the-Water is the kind of place where even the ducks have property portfolios. It's got lovely tea rooms. These ducks have seen everything. Tourists with selfie sticks, toddlers with crusty bread, and once, someone from London asked for an oatmeal turmeric latte with activated charcoal. Madness. The Model Village. Ah yes, the Model Village. A 1/9 scale replica of Bourton, which includes, wait for it, a model of the Model Village that has, wait for it, a model of the model of the Model Village. We're 3 layers deep and I'm starting to feel existential dread. No trip here is complete without scones. If you pronounce it scone, like gone, you're right. Oops. If you say it like bone, well, enjoy being wrong, just as I was a minute ago. Cotswold Motoring Museum for vintage cars and Brum, not Birmingham. This is Brum, a tiny car with a big heart. If you don't know who Brum is, you didn't have a childhood, and I'm sorry for that. It is one of the most visited villages in the UK, so if you came here for peace and quiet, it's adorable. So that's Bourton-on-the-Water for you. It's beautiful, a little touristy, and the ducks are judging you. Would I live here? Absolutely. Could I afford it? Well, only in the Model Village. Now it's over to me to prove I'm not an AI guy. I'm John, your video author, for a more sober and sedate part of this video. Hello, I'm John, and welcome to John's Box, my YouTube channel, and to the second of 5 parts of the beauty of the Cotswolds. So far, I featured the village of Byberry, which is south of Bourton-on-the-Water, rather the gateway to the Cotswolds. And today, following the introduction, just to take a look at where Bourton-on-the-Water is to the east of the Cotswolds. Cotswolds, of course, is vast and goes down to as far as Bath here, or Bath, as they say. So I'm going to give you a bit of history about the place. This is a more sedate, refined, and sober part of the video. So the history, and I'm going to read this if you don't mind. And by the way, I'm saving up for a new pair of glasses. I've got sticky tape here holding it all together, so please do support my channel. Currently I'm on 928 subs, so close to 1,000, so I hope you can sub my channel for more adventure like this. Okay, so the history, it has Roman roots. First up, so the Romans, as you know, those sandal wearing empire builders were in Bourton-on-the-Water too. They built a road right through what's now the village, so technically that peaceful riverside bench, might be haunted by someone who used to shout "Ave Caesar" a lot. Nearby day, the Romans even had a Roman villa, because apparently even 2,000 years ago people knew this was a prime retirement spot. So then there were the medieval times, fast forward to the Saxon and medieval period. Bourton was your classic Cotswold wall town. Sheep were the real celebrities here, not tourists. Forget Taylor Swift. People came from unique fleece. Cotswold War made England rich, So technically all those cute stone cottages were funded by fashionable 14th century sheep. Legends, you'd say, wouldn't you? And then in the 17th and 18th century, so during the 1600s and 1700s, Bourton got a bit of a glow up with lovely limestone houses and cottages, pretty little bridges, and absolutely zero chain cafes, just the vibes and local gossip. It remained a quiet farming village until the Victorians rolled in and said, "You know what this place needs? Tourists." And then the 20th century tourism boom. By the 20th century, trains and cars made Bourton easier to reach, and the village became a full-on postcard superstar. Even I've got a postcard. As a child, I would go to the model village and look into the houses there. So, the miniature village actually opened in 1937. Brumdekar drove straight into British childhoods. Ducks are still running the place like a feathery mafia. To the present day, today, it's a weird and wonderful mix of old school charm, instant-worthy backdrops, and tea rooms where time stands still. And history, it's still here, hiding behind the scones. Scones, I was meant to say. There are some other attractions in Bourton-on-the-Water. There's the Cotswold Motoring Museum and Toy Collections, where you can cry over your childhood matchbook cars. As I've already mentioned, it's home to Brum, the actual TV car from the 90s, and it is a national treasure. There are vintage cars, motorbikes and toys, basically nostalgia on wheels. Great for pretending you're classy while going, "Ooh, I had that one." Birdland Park and Gardens comes up next, because nothing says Cotswolds like penguins, obviously. Home to king penguins and over 500 exotic birds. There's also a Jurassic journey with life-size dinosaurs, because why not? It's ideal for kids or adults who never grew out of watching David Attenborough in awe. There are the tea rooms, bakeries and pubs galore, where calories don't count if you're on holiday, of course. So pop into the bakery on the water for pastries so good, even the ducks look offended that they can't come in. There's the classic pub options like the Mousetrap Inn or the Croft, local ales, riverside views, which gives us 10 out of 10 for vibes. So you may want to go to the Dragonfly Maze, as like nothing being lost in a hedge, but with a purpose, yeah? A proper hedge made with clues to solve and a golden dragonfly at the centre. It's fun for couples, families, and anyone who enjoys mild panic and shrubbery. And then there's the unique boutiques and gift shops. You buy things you don't need and will absolutely convince yourself that you do need them. There are handmade soaps, tweed everything, duck themed mugs, and if you leave with at least one Cotswold Country Life candle, you will never light. It's a fact. You'll leave there. Riverside picnics and people watching. It's free entertainment, courtesy of duck chases and tourist mishaps. The River Windrush runs right through the centre. It's picture perfect, shallow enough for paddling. Bring your snacks, sit on the grass and enjoy watching someone try to take a serene photo with a toddler having a meltdown behind them. Then there's the walks and local trails. You can get lost, but in a charming way. It's a gorgeous countryside walks towards Lower Slaughter. There's also Upper Slaughter, by the way. One of the prettiest names for a village with a zero actual violence. Ideal for stretching your legs and pretending you're in a period drama. So yep, that's Bourton-on-the-Water for you. What can I say? Next time you cross one of those 5 little bridges, just remember you're walking over centuries of history. And also probably 3 different TikTokers filming slow-mo walks in floppy hats. That's it for today. Don't forget to like or dislike or comment on the video. If you live in Bourton-on-the-Water, visit it regularly, you've been there, go to school, work there, tell me what you think. What's it like? Do you agree with what I've said? Hope so. Next up will be the village of Chipping Camden. somewhere near Chipping Norton. I'm not exactly sure where. You might see it on the map. That'll be coming up sometime in the future. There's also my parallel series about the beauty of Dorset as well. I've recently featured a video on Sherborne, but next up will be Cerne Abbas, coming soon. So thank you very much once again, and see you again in a future video. Bye for now.